Hey, it's Gavin Webfoot. Have you ever wished you can get more out of your garage? Well, you're not alone. Homeowners are turning to the garage as the next space, the next unrealized potential of their home to organize, declutter, and take back that space. The garage represents sometimes 5, 6, 7, 800 square feet of your home. It's a tremendous opportunity for you to capture that space, organize it, design it, make it feel like a beautiful space. And today we're going to be talking to you about some of the ways you can best organize and declutter that garage. So with a garage organization project, where do you start? We like to start with a goal, and that goal is to maximize your space using efficient garage organization solutions to realize the full potential of that space. So what does that mean? It means that when we come out to your home, we want to start by getting to know you, how you're going to use that space, what you're going to be putting in those space, so we can efficiently plan out what we're storing in them. If you're storing a bin that's this big, we don't need a cabinet that's that big. We need to be smart with how we're building in your storage. Otherwise, you're wasting space with each cabinet. This is a big part of our process to make sure that you're getting a custom solution that suits your needs. So why is it important to have efficient storage? Because we have a lot of stuff. I have kids, I don't know if you have kids, but they collect even more stuff. And now there's just stuff everywhere. But if we take control of that garage and everything has its place, everything goes back to where it belongs, now we've taken complete control of the garage, the feel of the space has changed dramatically, and it's a space that we can use. It's a blank slate with endless potential. Before it was a junk drawer, now it's opportunity. So whether you want a home gym, or you need activity space for your kids or your family, or you work on cars or in woodworking, we can plan that space out to maximize that potential in the area. No longer are things cluttering up the floors. They're on slat walls, overhead racks, up in cabinets. Now the space is yours. So what storage solution is right for you? Well, it depends. It depends on what you want to do in that space. Do you want to park 2 cars in there? Well, you're going to have limited options for what we can do in there. Do you have just a blank slate that you're wanting to realize all your wildest dreams? Well, we got a lot of options to get things onto walls, up ahead on overhead racks, or within cabinets. What we want to do is come into a garage and remove the visual clutter. And we do that by putting things in organized places on slat walls and within cabinets. Now when you come into a space, it doesn't feel like chaos. It feels like you're in control and you feel like you're the master of your garage. So let's say you have a messy garage. Where do you start? Okay, it starts with going through the stuff. Most people, if you're like me, have more stuff than they actually need. I've stored things for years, not knowing even what's in this crate. So it starts by sorting what you have. Go through your stuff and start putting things into a pile. What am I keeping? What am I discarding? And what am I donating? Once those 3 things are done, get rid of the stuff that you're getting rid of, and now we focus on here's what I have and here's what I want to store. How do I store that most efficiently? If they're large items, okay, let's plan out some larger cabinets or some overhead storage. If you have a lot of shovels, rakes, tools, stuff like that, we definitely want to plan out some slat walls so we can get those tools organized on a wall. They're not taking up floor space. They're not in the corner crowded when they're falling over and you need to get the one in the back. We want to make it easy and efficient to get the things that you need, so you're not having to make a mess just to get the stuff that you need to do your job. So now that you know the things that we're going to be keeping in your garage, now we can plan out where we're going to put them in your garage. And your garage most likely doesn't have endless potential. If you're parking cars in there, you have narrow space along the sides. Perfect for slat walls. You might have 1 wall or 2 walls that can be dedicated to storage, where we can put large cabinets that really are going to be the bulk of your storage. And then we have areas closer to where you have maybe a mudroom or entry to your house, where we can do shoe racks and other coat hooks and stuff like that, high frequency items that you want to have easy access to. Then we build out that whole plan, playing with frequency of use, where we're putting things. Seasonal storage, we're touching once a year, up high, out of the way. We'll touch that, twice a year. It doesn't have to be very accessible. Other things like work boots, shoes, we want those to be close and easy to get to. We plan out that whole space, and now we can kind of start to envision with 3D rendering how that space is going to look. So we've talked about a number of storage solutions for your garage, but here's a few that we haven't touched on. For a lot of folks, the biggest pain point is bicycles. Bicycles litter their floor. The kids run in, they throw their bike to the side. Now we have a new solution for that. We use a system from Steady Rack that is a vertical storage system, so even kids can pop a wheelie, roll their front tire onto a rack, and that rack has a 160-degree swivel, so you can load up all your bikes, swing them to the wall. Now they're out of the way, but easily accessible. The other great one we have is for skis. Skis often have poor racks that can damage the skis. Ours is a gravity grabber. You slide your ski up and it pinches down right at a nice safe spot for your skis. Easy access, super fast to get them in and out, protects those skis. So we get into slat walls, endless solutions there. Totes for balls, specific equipment for tennis rackets, pickleball rackets, anything out there. There is a unique clip that will support that on a wall. Heavy items from sledgehammers to lighter items just like shoes, coats. So it's a very versatile service that you can organize just to fit your needs. So we get asked a lot, do we have a workbench solution for our cabinets? The answer is yes, and you can see behind me we have a beautiful slab of butcher block behind me. That is what we install when we need a workbench space. It's got a nice protective coating on it, looks beautiful. So as you can see, I can go on and on about all the different ways we can efficiently organize your garage space. But to start, have us come out there, have us explore your space. Let us get to know what it is that you're trying to store and provide solutions to help you wrap your head around that chaotic space. Now take control of your garage, and we're here to help. Visit us at webfootcc.com.